Okay, I'm back. So I finished eating up my chicken wings. Should I cross the street? A whole bunch of cars coming. I don't know if you can see. See, there's cars coming. There's a green light. I left these shoes behind. Whew. Some shoes. I got all these bags in my hand, so. Come on, car. My camera. Did you finish setting up? Go over here. Across this street. It don't even look like. Oh, okay, yeah. He set up. Can't stand them. These Floridians, man, or these people down here at least, they don't have no jackets on, no sweaters. Some of them do, some of them don't. See, a lady, she had on sandals and a skirt. I was like, I know you cold. I ain't say that to her though, but I was like, I know you cold. And she was, because she was shivering. I said, I don't know what possessed these people. And then they have snow up northern Florida. I seen it on YouTube. My neck hurts because of the way I sleep on the ground, I guess. And it's hurting. All right, these bags are getting too heavy. I can't hold this camera no more. He's all set up and sitting down on the ground. I hope he heated up his food because I don't feel like going to microwave nowhere else. It's cold, it's late. I'm tired, and then I gotta wake up in a few hours. 6 to 7 hours. Wake up and do this junk all over again. All over again. I've been doing this for a year. We've been doing this for a year. Over a year. I feel like 2 years. I don't know. I can't get it right. Alright, guys. I think I'm gonna call it tonight. These bags are getting heavy. I gotta put this phone down. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Be blessed, y'all. Good morning. It's a new day, y'all. And I'm up. About to head over to the gym. It's not 9:05 in the morning. My chin is breaking up. My poor skin. I don't know what to Planet Fitness, and then the feeding center, and then the library. Same old usual. Man driving by staring at me. All right, I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Look at here, look at here, look at here. This is what we are having for brunch today. We are having, they told us, it's monk fish with white rice. I put dressing on my rice. I don't like dry rice. And a house salad. And I put my seasonings on it, garlic and herb, and some parsley flakes, along with my hot tea. I'm going to have my vitamin water with my ice and a slice of white bread. This is what's for brunch today. Fish. And I am so excited. Bon appetit.
I think a lot of us believe that that is destined for failure, and I know that you're telling us today just to be patient, but a month later, we have no information on a timetable for a democratic transition. The current people are still in charge. Those are in jail, and by the way, those that have been let out have a gag order from the government. The opposition leader is still in exile. This looks already like it is a failure. You say you're in serious talks. As you know, Venezuelans aren't great in serious talks. They almost never deliver. So I'm just going to give you my three questions and you'll answer them because I do think we want to try to understand how to judge the efficacy of this as time goes on because I'm worried you won't be back before this committee anytime soon. And to understand whether this is just facilitating corruption or the Venezuelan. First, reports are that you've given no bid licenses to two companies to sell Venezuela's oil. One of them is a massive donor to the president. To many Americans, that makes. And so my question is, can you commit that partners for future sales are going to be chosen through a fair, open selection process? Second, if Delcy Rodriguez, who is an unelected leader, the head of Maduro's torture operation, is still in power 6 months from now, does that mean that your policy is a success or failure? How do we judge when we've had enough of Rodriguez? And third, in your testimony, you reserve the right to pursue this again in the future if the Venezuelan government is compliant with your requests. So if
Ciao. That was a change of pace. I needed that. That fish. I wanted fish. I love me some fish. Since that's the only seafood I can have. But I'm glad. I wasn't expecting that today. Oh my gosh. As soon as I stopped recording in the feeding center, an incident happened in a feeding center. Now, mind you, all races, colors and complexions, whatever, comes to eat at the feeding center. It was this white woman. First off, there's white and black people that work and volunteer there. They don't have to volunteer there at all, but they do. And I thank them for it. But you get so many of these rude ass homeless people that come there. They take their time out to feed you, to serve you. And you disrespect them, you curse them. It's this white girl that came in here and they ran out of coffee. And the person who was doing the coffee was the white man. Okay? Redhead, white man. He comes all the time. Not every day, but all the time. Very nice man. And he was telling her, we just ran out of coffee. And he suggested to her, would you like to have, some ice water? Because I heard him say it. And she just cursed him out. And then the black security guard, all the security guards are armed. So they have guns. And he heard that because he was standing right there. He was like, look, you do not curse out this kitchen staff. If you do, you won't be allowed back in. And then she started saying something disrespectful again. She didn't curse him because if you curse Brandon, your butt is out just like that. But she just got a lot of back talk. And so it was a black man sitting at the table. Well, she went to sit next to the black man. And he's not from the country based on how he was speaking. And she kept asking him for his coffee. And I don't think he was paying her any mind. He was about getting up ready to leave anyway. And then she kept asking. He said, "Do you go up there and get some coffee?" "Didn't I just tell you they're out of coffee?" she said. And then he turned around to leave. And she said, "That's why you black." And she kept saying that. You black. And then, I kind of just snapped. Because she's just saying, "That's why you black. That's why you black." That's all she kept saying. And I was like, she's sitting around a lot of black people. Some white people in here too, sitting around here eating. And then she just kept saying it in such a negative, nasty way. And I just snapped. And I said, who in the world you keep calling black? He is, because you black. You just black. I said, what are you, racist? She said, that's right. She stood up boldly, proudly saying that I'm a racist. And I said, you need to get the hell out of here. What are you doing eating around a bunch of black people for? Why would you want that man's coffee? He's black. Why would you want his coffee for? Why would you want to sit around and eat next to us? Why would you want the black people to serve you? Maybe you think they need to serve you. No, they serve everybody, and so that white guy. You didn't have to curse out the guy. The guy was white, trying to give her coffee. She cursed him out. She's just a miserable person. And I said, you need to get the hell up out of here if you don't want to be around black people. And she just grabbed her food and threw it in the garbage. I said, you need to get going. I'm going to tell Brandon to ban you. Don't even come back. Oh, this and that. And she was just talking, that's right, I'm racist. And I killed my husband and something crap she was saying because he was black. She didn't make sense. The whole room just got quiet and I just kind of went off on her. I said, you need to take your racist pig butt out of here and don't ever come back. Don't ever come back. I don't want to hear you talking about you racist and you don't like black people. Don't come back here at all. I don't want to see you back here. Like I got authority over the place. But that's what I was telling her. I don't tolerate that stuff. It just don't make no sense. God did not intend for us to treat each other like this. And it's ridiculous that it's 2026 and this is still going on. You're homeless. Look at all those bags you picking up just to go outside the door. You in a black neighborhood, and you gonna say that you hate black people? The hell? Get out of here then. We don't want you around. We don't want your kind around, not whatsoever. All the black and white people that come and eat there, get along, talk, do things, whatever. Friendly. She's the only person. And I've been coming to that place for a long time. Or over a year. But when I was down here before, I've been here like, we used to go to that place all the time because they used to serve good food for years. Yeah, but I'm like, she's the first one out of years. I mean, I just couldn't believe it. This is the first time I ever saw that happen. Nobody states that they're racist. Nobody, not in that place at all. Shoot, they was about to call security to get her out. Luckily, she just went out on her own. Because she probably realized she in an uproar. She probably realized that all those black people might turn around and jump on her. No, that wasn't going to happen because they wouldn't allow it to happen. Man, I'm holding my phone with my hand. All right. Okay, well, forget all about that because my channel was not even about that. But I just had to talk about that because I was shocked. This is the first time it ever happened. I ever experienced that. Anyway, on to a different subject. I've been waiting on my trial. I'm going to call the people at this iPostal and call them like, look, they say they delivered my stuff Sunday. It is what, Wednesday? Have y'all not sorted through the mail? Because I ain't getting no email stating that you got mail. It's cool out here. It's nice though. I know everywhere the temperature is like in the teens almost. Except for, I think, California. I was looking at the news today. California. I didn't see Florida, but we down in the 40s. California's in the 50s. Denver is, I think it was 19. Chicago, 12. And Detroit, 15, something like that. I think Detroit is getting snow. That's what I think it said. But y'all stay bundled up and warm. I'm pretty bundled up and warm. We got sleeping bags. We got sheets, blanket. So we pretty warm. We are pretty warm. It's cool now, but at nighttime it's gonna get even colder. Probably drop down to 30s or 20s tonight. I got on thick sweatpants for my nighttime wear. So I'll be good. Got 2 scarves. I got gloves. I got a hat. So I'm pretty good. Look at that water. The ducks. The birds. They're feeding. I gave them some bread. The library is kind of packed today, plus they having a class. So I'm out here. I gotta find a spot. I gotta find a spot for both of us to sit. We got here early at the library too. It's cool. With a slight breeze. It's refreshing though in a way, if you like that cold air. Okay guys, I am out. Nice talking to you. Subscribe, comment, and like, share as well. Thank you guys for your time. I do appreciate you. I hope you have a blessed day. I love you for you. I love you, and remember, God loves you even more. Thank you guys. Stay warm. Blessings. Well, as you can see, my lip is getting better, right? It's just the little point right here where that ant bit me. The point of contact or injection, whatever you want to say. Right there. Yep. So maybe I gotta squeeze it, but it hurts too. Yeah, but it hurts too when you squeeze it. So anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Yeah, y'all, I forgot to tell you. Remember yesterday how I said we had like a chicken breast dinner with some rice and mixed vegetables, and I really didn't have a taste for it, and I didn't want it. I didn't want to throw it out because I hate wasting food. I hate wasting food. So later on that night, after we got to the spot, I guess she's sometimes homeless. I don't know. Sometimes she has a place to stay, sometimes she don't. Anyway, she came by asking like she was real hungry and everything, and did we have any food? And you know, it really didn't come to mind to get her that food. And so she went away and started talking to some guys, and then she came back. She kept saying she was hungry. And I was like, you know, here, why don't you take this? You know, I got this food from the feeding center. She knew what I was talking about. So she was very grateful, and I was so happy that I didn't have to waste that food and just throw it away in the garbage, because it's ridiculous. I don't like that. I don't like to waste food. I hate it. I will hold food for a while until you have to throw it away. But I was so grateful. She kept saying she was hungry. I gave her the whole chicken breast. It was rice and mixed vegetables. I told her, go heat it up over there at the gas station so you can eat it nice and hot. And she came back. She finished the whole thing. She said, you want your bowl back? I said, no, won't you keep the bowl? And she said, no, here, you can have your bowl. So today I washed out the bowls at the feeding center. And God rewarded me with a fish dinner. I'm so full. I'm still so full. Isn't God good? You got to just show acts of kindness, and God bless you. God will bless you. He sure will. All right, I'm in the library. I can't talk much. So y'all be blessed, okay?